Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mm, Mississippi Survivor here on another blessed day. I've been allowed to breathe the good oxygen that the Lord has given me. And you all are blessed as well. If you can get up and everything work on you, all your limbs and legs and toes and fingers working, that's enough right there. You shouldn't ask for nothing else. So, good morning to you guys. I am in an overwhelmed state because I know God moves and He's moving, and what I'm seeing myself is I'm like, my God, why me? But it is moving at a very high pace, rapid speed. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to back up a minute and go back to my first 13 subscribers and say, guys, I love you. Thank you for getting me started. Um, I'm here for support you if I can. If anything I can do to help, let me know. Um, I appreciate you guys, all my subscribers, for all your help, your love, your comments, your words. Also in the comments, I'm gonna address something that was I seen in more than one place. So that also uh, sparked the title for this particular segment as well. Um, first of all, I did take heed to your comments. Say a lot of people were saying that my video was sideways. Some said it was narrow. So I did the liberty to try to do a little bit of work and fix that issue for you guys. Because I told you I'm gonna throw it on there raw, and that's raw. But I did take the liberty to try to fix that issue. So hopefully you won't have that problem. Hope you have a full size video when you get ready to watch this. Um, but I double checked it. I videoed and stopped it, and I checked it, and it was good. Also, I did some work on the audio, so the audio should be good as well. I added in a cheap microphone, but it's a mic. I mean, I maybe later I can get a better mic, but right now this is the mic that I'm using, and hopefully it brings you guys a lot more clarity. Because I heard some people saying the volume was low, and I hope this helps. Hope this helps out for right now until I get some better equipment. Um, this ring has been awesome, but it's kind of small, so hopefully try to get a bigger ring to allow more light as well. Um, but I did take heed to you guys' comments, and I appreciate that. And today is a monumental day for me. Looking back 2 weeks ago, today I hit 5,000 subscribers today. And I looked a minute ago and it was past that. So you guys are awesome. I do take that time to make sure, because there's no point in me being on here without you guys. I mean, I can't talk to myself. So I make sure that I let my subscribers know and supporters, I let them know that I appreciate you, and I appreciate you supporting me. Uh, Anybody want to support this channel, and you just click the button and the subscription, and you know what to do from there. Also, again, if you want to contact me, you can contact me directly through Mississippisurvivor@gmail.com. Um, and it just needs some personal guidance or some information that I can help you with. I'll be happy to help you with that. So that is the email that you can reach me at. So feel free to do that. All right. So now the next thing that we're going to get into is it's just reading the comments alone has thrown me several topics in my mind, several, and this is not something I don't have to go and try to figure out a topic because it's so much in the comments and so many things that needs to be addressed until it's like it's already given to you. I mean, seriously. So don't forget about our elderly. Is the name of this segment. Now I know we went on some rants and raves, and about doing what we got to do, and we got to stock up, prep. We need to do all these things. Yes, we do, but we have to stop for a minute and realize that the generation before us that paved the way for us to be where we are, a lot of those guys are or female or male are elderly, and some of them can't get around the way they need to. Some in nursing homes, some are private care at home, some in hospital. Um, we have to think about that. And this is actually from a particular comment that I read this morning, asking when would I talk about this. And it's of great importance that we do this because if you're dealing with that type of situation, you have to have a plan for that. I mean, you got to have a plan because you're not going to be dealing with depending on where you are and where you're going. If you're at a nursing home, something like that, you have to do. It's going to be more than one person. But if you're doing private care at home, then it's going to be one person. Somebody has to step up and look out for the elderly. I'll do that in my community. I'll participate in that myself. But someone has to look out for the elderly. Um, some of them cannot get out and get essentials and things that they need. So this is what I'm going to tell you to all the preppers here. Overly prep. I am telling you that. Overly prep. The reason being is because you never know who's going to need something. And if you over prepped and you overstocked, you can help somebody else, especially the elderly that can't get out and get it, and you can be a helping hand for them and give that. Sorry about that, guys. Every time I stop one problem, another one happens. I mean, really. Yes. Yeah, but anyway, you can reach out and you can be that helping hand for the elderly, even in nursing homes. I mean, I would challenge. I would also challenge us as preppers to begin to get items and take them to talk to the supervisor there at the place. And it would be great if it was a group of people that was working together, like-minded preppers, and like, hey, we're gonna get together, we're gonna go to the nursing home, and we're gonna talk to the people there and say, hey, we want to let's donate these canned goods or donate whatever we can or whatever we can afford to donate to and tell them what the purpose is and why you're doing it. Of course, you're gonna run into some silly people sometimes, but you gotta look over them and like, hey, just be real. That's what I do. Just be real. Just say, hey, I'm a prepper. And they're like, what's that? I'll explain it to you. This is what I do. And this is what my group does. And we want to help prepare because we see the times that we're in and we want to help prepare uh, where even if they have to be locked into this place right here or wherever they are, they'll have the things that they need. I mean, now, medication is another whole ball game. If they're medicated, that's something you're gonna have to figure out You got to go see if they can get advanced on medicine, which a lot of time you can't get the advancements. A lot of times you can't get advancements on medicine. A lot of times, so that's gonna be a tricky situation when you're dealing with something like that. So I do encourage you guys to get out and talk to some of the administrators um, about that situation and trying to support the elderly. Also, yeah, look at a lot of them have, some might have sleep app machines, some may breathing machines. It's a lot. There's a lot to go with it, and you got to really sit down. You got to really sit down and go over that whole deal, and make sure you got all your ducks in a row. You're talking about doing something of that nature, because that's a very delicate situation. And I mean, you can't be rushing the elderly and all this and trying to. It doesn't work that way. You better mess around and hurt somebody, and then you make the situation worse than it already was. And they've been better off with you not even coming at all. If you're gonna come, make the situation better. If you're not gonna make the situation better, just don't do it at all. Because when it comes to that, you have to have patience, and you got to have a lot of it. Uh, you got to have a lot of patience if that's what you're gonna do. So I know a lot of us already have elderly parents, maybe that nature, and they don't even have to be like confined to wheelchair. Some of our parents are elderly, but they moving around and doing what they got to do, or whatever. But you got to remember, they're not young as we are. They can't move as much and run and walk as much as we do. You know, so you gotta look for that. You know what I mean? So it is very important that we do that. You know what I mean? And let's try to set something aside for your own elderly parents, or whoever you got elderly neighbor, and if you can be a helping hand to them, please do that. That's very important that you do that, because if you got to look at it and put the ball in your own court, that if you were elderly yourself, you wouldn't want to be left behind. You would want somebody to try to help you if you know you couldn't get to this or get that, and you had nobody to try to fight for you. So we have to be the hands and legs and the voice for our elderly. When they can't do it, we have to step up and do it for them. What's the point of having kids if you can't call on them to help you? It's just like having Miss Johnson down the street, and Miss Johnson has been good to all the kids in the neighborhood. And then when something happens, all the kids take off running. And Miss Johnson is left stuck by herself to fend for herself, and she really can't do it because she really needs some help. So I'm calling on the preppers community to lend a helping hand to the elderly, because they need it and they deserve it. They did their time, they put it in, they put in the work, and now that God has graced them to be older and sit back, enjoy life, and some, I mean, maybe suffering with some aches and pains, which comes with life. I mean, a lot of that we're gonna get. This body is not gonna get older and get better. It's gonna get older and act real crazy. So I say blessings to all the elders, and thank you for paving the way for us. And those that are still here, I pray your strength and I pray your health. In Jesus' name, by the blood of Jesus. Uh, so that's something that we really need to do, guys. I didn't plan on making this video really a long video, but I really had to speak on that issue because that seems to be a dire issue. I mean, you don't want to just walk away and leave a full generation of people that brought us here, that got us here. You know. Now, again, that just goes with what I was saying about being selfish. So we definitely don't want to do that. We don't want to be selfish. So I know I don't want to do that. So I try to stay humble as possible because the big head gets you nowhere. It just causes a bunch of problems. And we have to be humble because you don't, somewhere down the line, God will humble you. Believe me, He will. He has His ways of doing it. And you ain't going to like it. So I have another segment going to be coming up. It's going to be today, actually. And the name of that segment is going to be Calling on the Young People. And there's a big reason why I'm doing that one. But we'll definitely get into that a little bit later today. Just getting kicked off this morning here. I'm glad you guys are doing well. If you're not, I hope you're doing well. I'm not everywhere you are, but I hope you guys are doing well. I really, again, I appreciate you guys' support and all your comments. A lot of you guys' comments has been a real blessing, and I really thank you. And then also a lot of the comments has been an eye opener on other issues and things that really needs to be spoke on. And I'm gonna be that voice for you. I will speak on these things that you guys are asking me to speak on. So again, I love you guys. I hope you guys stay safe. Take care of your families. Remember to prep, pray, be vigilant, and be prepared. I thank you guys. I love you guys. Mississippi Survivor, and I'm out.